Has Tyson Fury retired, or do you think he'll fight again?
He's going to fight again. That's it. I mean, I agree with Bellew. He's like, is he really going to leave the boxing at the top of his game? And there's so many unanswered questions. Yeah, people say he's too big, he's too skillful, he's too powerful for Usyk. That Joshua and Usyk fight is going to happen.
It will.
July, we're thinking.
July, but apparently it's going to be pushed back a few weeks.
Whenever it does happen, you're telling me that Tyson Fury is going to walk away where he's got a chance to take one more fight for all the marbles.
And a lot of money as well.
A lot of money. Saudis will pay ridiculous kind of amounts for that.
I agree.
And you think he's going to deny his fans, his following, one more night. So let's say the best case scenario is they fight in December.
It could happen. I honestly think
that would be the highest grossing, most viewed pay-per-view event.
Fury Joshua has to make it to be the biggest fight of all time.
Hands down.
I think he's done with boxing. I don't think he's fighting again. Absolutely not, because one, we've had no announcement on Joshua versus.
But WBC have said they're going to give him the time to make that decision. Yeah. They're not going to rush him.
And obviously, I don't think he fights again. And speaking of the WBC, they said if Tyson Fury does vacate, they would like to make a tournament for a new WBC champion to be crowned. And they said
like a Muhammad Ali kind of tournament?
Yeah, they said that they would have Deontay Wilder in there, they'd have Dillian White in there, there'd be a few more names in there. Andy Ruiz was a name mentioned. I believe Joseph Parker and Joe Joyce were. I would really be up for that, but at the same time,
I mean, this tournament would take 2 years to have an overall champion, right?
2 years you can get great fights though.
That's it. I'm in favour of that. None of this bullshit. Oh no, you can't make the match. No, you're obligated to fight. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know how they decide on who gets.
You know what the icing on the cake in all this is, right? Is I guarantee you what I could see happening, right? Is it wouldn't surprise me if Tyson Fury did retire and just come back and won all the belts again. Because I honestly believe he doesn't see any heavyweight there right now that he sees as a threat or a challenge. So what does he do to sort of challenge himself? All right, do you know what? I'll retire in 2 years' time. I'll come back.
I'll give you guys a chance to catch up with me.
Yeah, it's like he said in that. It's like he said in that comeback press conference that we went to, and one of the guys goes, "Have you got a message for any of the heavyweights?" He goes, "Good luck, guys. You're all on notice." That's the kind of guy he is. I wouldn't surprise me. He took a year or two out the ring, and he just like one day sod it.
He's still training though. He's still in the gym. Still keeping looking over.
Which is good.
But I think that's his way of life now, rather than kind of drinking his sorrows away. Yeah. And you know what I mean. He's made some changes.
If he does retire, hats off to the guy.
Surely can't.
Ron, come on, man.
What is he? 33.
Ron, look, you again did it. This is where you're all over the gaff. I know I've said it before, but what's there to prove?
The undisputed.
Forget the undisputed. He's won all the belts, Ron.
No, but having them all in one go, removing that question, who's, all right, we know he's the number one. I mean, even Eddie Hearn's admitted that. Usyk's number 2. Mm-hmm. But why not, of your era, fight these other guys? That's what the difference is of Ali's and Larry Holmes.
I want to see the fight.
Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis's. What do? They fought everyone in that.
I would love to see him fight Joshua. I'd love to see him fight Usyk. But if he doesn't, if that guy has
would be the missing piece from his legacy.
If that guy's retired, okay, and he has walked away from the sport, then you know what? Hats off to him, because at the end of the day, nobody was giving this guy a prayer, a hope when he was trying to come back into boxing. Nobody ever, apart from me,
I totally get that.
Apart from me, nobody ever believed that he'd become a world champion. Apart from me, nobody ever believed that he will knock out Deontay Wilder, and nobody ever believed that he was capable of becoming a bigger name than Anthony Joshua, not just in Britain but also in America. And let's remember one thing: the guy's become an ambassador for mental health. He's gone and done it in WWE. He's gone and done it in America. He is a bigger name in America right now than any other heavyweight, probably any other boxer from any weight. Okay, if he retires, right, if he is done from the sport, hats off to him. Phenomenal career for me. the best heavyweight since Muhammad Ali. Tremendous fighter. Go and enjoy your life because
Okay. All right. You make some very valid points.
Is
right.
this
Let me give you a football analogy kind of comparison.
Right.
Liverpool's had an amazing season, right?
A phenomenal season.
Right. Just imagine it gets to 37 games. How would you feel if Klopp said to his boys, "You know what? Don't worry about it." But
that's not going to happen.
No. I'm just saying, like,
Ron,
because
that's a poor
can
comparison.
win the Premiership title, right? Just hear me out here, yeah. That's where Tyson Fury's at. He's going to play that one more game.
Ron, you can't. Jurgen Klopp, right? If he ever said something like that, I'd personally go to Liverpool and sack him myself.
Yeah.
That's not how it works in football. All right, okay.
You see what the comparison I'm trying to make, that he can have...
Ron, would I love to see him fight Anthony Joshua? Yes.
Thank you. That's it. That's all we need to know.
Of course, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't, he doesn't.
But they make that comparison, like, look, Lennox Lewis, who did he fight? He fought everyone around to cement that legacy that he was the greatest of his generation.
Okay.
I do believe that Tyson Fury is the greatest of it, but if he takes that one more fight against a Usyk, against a Joshua...
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing, though, Rondo. Yeah, this is what fans don't realise, yeah?
Okay.
Let's say Usyk beats Joshua.
Yep.
Okay? And then Fury fights Usyk and beats him, becomes undisputed champion, and then retires. People are going to turn around and be like, well, hold on a second, he never fought Joshua. It's just like, you're just going backwards and forwards. I'll use a football comparison. It's kind of like England winning the World Cup and beating, I don't know, Colombia, Sweden, France, and Germany on their route to the World Cup. But then a fan could be like, well, you never beat Brazil, or you never beat Holland, or you never...
You only can beat whoever
what's in front of you. And he has beaten...
Yeah.
He's beaten the most dangerous puncher in the history of the heavyweight division, and he's beaten probably one of the greatest heavyweights in our era that nobody could do. What was it? 11 years undefeated. And not just beat him, he schooled him. He's done it in America. He's done it on, WWE reality TV, ambassador for mental health. He's sold out Wembley to another level. Don't look at what he's done inside the ring. Look at outside the ring what he's achieved.
Look, I'm just talking. I'm just only commenting in a boxing sense. Like, you've done 95% of the season, play that last game, and then you'll soar so high. No one's going to even be able to touch you.
I think this is where I need to give you a P45 and say thank you for the memories, but it's time to go.